Alright, so I'm just going to show you guys under here some of our wall that's collapsing. I don't know how well this is going to look in the camera. You can see here, this is our carrier beam that goes, pretty much holds up our second floor. And there's nothing in there but missing wood. If I stick this up in here, let's see, there's daylight coming in. And that is the big gaping hole. Let me see if I can get to focus. Between our floors. So, the barn wasn't built this way. You know, obviously it was in much better shape, but the flashing along the top, around the sides is all rotted out, or, you know, come off, water's come down through, it's rotted everything out. The sills all on the bottom, I don't know if this, we'll see if this will pick it up in the dark, probably won't. No, that's not going to show very well. We'll come back this way. Now, here's one of my favorites. You have this big carrier beam, which goes right across this open expanse. You can see here we're in the barn. You have the ladder that goes up to the second floor. Big open area, big carrier beam, crossing that expanse, supporting that second floor. Just that one wall. But you come over here, you can see where it's already split. And there's really nothing there. I mean, you look at nails, you can look way up, there's nothing there. That's our carrier beam holding our second floor up. And you come around the corner and it's the same thing, it's all rotted out. And when you look up top, you know, there's no flashing up there on the top of that facade. Right, it's all pretty rough. And then this far corner, it's the same thing. The sills, oh, you might not be able to see it, but the sills are all raw at the bottom where the same things happened. Here's our, in the other corner, I mean, look at all the daylight just coming through there. And this carrier beam here, I mean, there should be wood all in here. You know, there should be, that plate is completely missing. Like over here, well, aside from the, you know, there's a solid plate right there. And it should be solid off to the left, and then off to the right, it's just open and rotted out. So we've just got a lot to tear apart, and we're pretty much just drop this whole wall, rebuild it correctly. And for the most part, it was built fine, but once the flashing disappeared and the water got in, things rotted. So there's some of the shots we've got right as we're moving along. We've got this bay over here. Once we get this wall dropped, we're going to come in with the machinery, take out that wall where the chickens are sitting. Last winter we had some pigs in here, so we'll come through the bucket on the tractor. I really need to do this during the daytime. We don't have much light in here. Clean this whole area out, pull all the manure out, get into the garden. I think we're going to put 1, 2, maybe 3 windows on this side to let some light in. Over on the other side, we're going to leave this center bay as kind of a utility area. Maybe stick the boat in here. An area where we can shuttle pigs around. Over here, all this junk, all these feed bins, this is going to get boxed off with a solid wall all the way down. All right, so from here going forward towards that door is going to become our kitchen and our little store, and the addition will be on the other side. So we'll have a door that's separate from the barn, so we'll have essentially a building within a building. What we got to finish doing is we had the chickens in here this past, summer. So we gotta go pull out all these wood chips. It's all super dry. Pull it out, tear down that little wall, a little stall of some sort. I don't know if the Souders had a plan at some point to have animals, because it appeared to be like a little horse stall or cow stall or something or other. We used it for a little bit, worked pretty good. It's pretty dark in here. I think what I'm gonna do is put a window on this back wall to let some light in. Over to the left here, this is going to be all boarded up. You won't be able to see out it. Or we'll just open the whole thing up and have it a walkthrough. Not really sure how we're going to lay this thing out just yet. And then for this wall here that separates the barn from what's going to be our retail store, our kitchen, I don't know if I'm going to put any windows in there or not. The barn tends to have a lot of dust, and I don't know if I want to have a lot of dust up against the windows looking in, and I'm not sure that I need to look into the barn for anything. So we might just keep that a solid wall. we gotta do the whole roof. There's a cat. Not the roof, the ceiling here. Cover this whole thing. Put some insulation up there, box this whole thing in. Most of the structure around the rest of the barn is really good. It's in really great shape. It's solid, no water's in. The roof is actually doing pretty good. I really don't like seeing nails. They use the nails on the metal roofing with the little rubber washers, which I think are junk. But there's no signs of water streaking anywhere. It doesn't look like water's come through at all. There's no signs of condensation issues. I think it's working. There's nothing there that we're going to change. That's it for the update. We're going to start tearing this thing down. We finally got everything cleaned out in here. So we're able to start, hopefully tomorrow, climbing up on this rickety overhang. I'm going to see if we can't get that sign dropped down. And once that sign drops down, I don't know, I think we're just going to start ripping and tearing and let the rest of it come down. We'll probably try to salvage what we can. Maybe take some of those boards. I'd like to take some of those boards and maybe put them onto a nice countertop, maybe. Like a nice epoxy resin or maybe some benches or something. It'd be nice to kind of salvage them and reincorporate them. If we can put them back up there, I don't think they're going to survive getting torn down. They'll probably just be for projects from here on out. But at any rate, that's the state we're at. And hopefully pretty soon this starts coming down and we can get back to work rebuilding it. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.